There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom.
A sense of adventure?
Oh, but perhaps you belong in Gryffindor. better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. Now, which way is the common room?
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in that new fifth year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as geography, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine Professor catches a bit.
I took my copy of 1,000 magical words and funded with herbology, and I left it in green by the mandrake seedlings.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
I need to get my priorities straight.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new fifth year. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe... Is it true that someone from the ministry...
Oh, yes.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. No.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I.
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Still, she means well.
Are you having butter?
Oh, no. I'm almost there.
Seems you enjoy brew.
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
She gets
I hope
bored
the professor catches her this time.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there.
Pleasure to meet you.
Splendid, Lethia. Is it true that you're Professor?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but...
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on...
Is that what you were trying to...
Oh, yes. Having a...
Don't worry.
Oh, I hope so. I'm just going to keep...
Is it really that...
Oh, yes. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall, and ended...
Do most students...
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach I'm simply trying to get...
Well, good luck with it.
You as well.
I hope a professor catches her this
What
time.
shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you...
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. Once I made it to the top of Griffin.
Goodness. It's true, and I was almost...
How awful for you. But still, you got to... Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed...
What exactly are the...
Most of us arrive via train or boat. Word travels fast. It's something I've always done. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the car...
I'd imagine most...
Goodness, no. And
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or...
You never know.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Lumos. Protego! Lumos. Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're...
I've been dreaming of this...
Well, you are here. Now, in light of your unique situation, especially as you...
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. After much discussion with the headmaster. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Peasy has a special knack.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Look at me! Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as...
What will I learn?
Exactly what you might... I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies. A mastery of defense against the dark... Fortunately, we are lucky to have...
You mentioned...
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops. You should be able to find all of the... You will also, I imagine...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first... Happily, your professors have agreed to create a Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor...
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here.
Exploring ruins? Well... Speak of the devil...
Oh?
Yes.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose...
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's...
Very well. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And invaluable...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended, and we'll see if we can't get you.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Did I hear you and Professor...
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about her. I will say, I think she suspects...
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will... And she may feel obliged to share details with...
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, happily, you have the benefit of an Speaking of guides, why don't I show you the clever enchant? Unfold it and have a... The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a... You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
What was that for?
I think I'd have made an
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me! I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, to relinquish your charm. Excellent. Don't... Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles up... Very good. Stay focused. That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio!
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. That is how it's done. Keep trying. Let us do this. Phew.
Accio!
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio!
Very good.
Bishop. Quite impressive. Watch this. Phew.
Accio!
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagadu. My mother is... Before I knew it, we had...
Is Wagadu much...
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in... But it never seemed intimidating.
Is Wagadu a castle?
Its address is Mountain. I remember the first time, and then it just materialized.
It's nice to learn.
Thank you for asking. I think Professor Ronan... Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
On humans, if you wanted to speak with me, Professor.
I did.
Well, and now...
What charm is... You did well, man.
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is... Now, Professor Weasley, expect to hear from me...
I rather enjoy.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe...
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Everyone thinks I'm utterly If I know Hogwarts...
Have you gained any insight?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect.
Are there any other...
Yes, a few. If I can work out the riddle of...
If I have the time.
I've been racking my brain. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that
Revelio.
solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Accio.
I should think
Lumos.
Transfiguration.
Oh.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Lumos. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Accio!
Stop Evanesco. I think I can get...
Lenora!
You did?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
Surely you...
I am only joking.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone... The moth! I should have seen that.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you. You might recall that I was trying to cast... And now I've taken to creating my own charms. My arms get so tired. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with...
That sounds brilliant.
Thank you. I collect the books and remove the Our meat told Madame Scrib perhaps you could get them for me.
Why did Army...
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. Amit spends a lot of time gazing.
I suppose I could...
Oh, I'd very much appreciate... If you could collect them and...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida.
Oh, what a relief! I'll happily take this.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you...
Oh, you're not...
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly would. Now, to work, perhaps I should start. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
Dago!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak
Levioso!
Good! Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego!
Only all my students with this again. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Levioso! Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, I demand So, I'd advise you to keep... Again, well done today. All right, that's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that. It was certainly good
practice. It felt more like I was didn't expect a new student. Then again...
In fact, it was.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. You know, you might...
Exclusive?
Excellent. If you want to get the most, whether it's joining a secret, you just have...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll look for Luke and Brattle. Till next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio. Lumos.
Off on another adventure, are we?
One boy fella.
Protego!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso!
What are you up to now?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me.
If Sebastian vouches, I coordinate duels for Crossed One.
I seem to have an...
Then you've come.
How does Cross One?
You show up. I'm at. It's our way of determining. And
Of course.
I agree. Besides, in your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. So,
Get me in the...
spectac.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso! Protego! Confringo!
You're better than that!
Levioso!
Mind the one! Give them all four!
Levioso! Accio!
Oh, there goes my wager.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. There's strong competition ahead.
Brilliant.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise. Again, hope to see you back here again.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have
You shall find the time. In fact, Professor wrote... Now, we've arranged to replace the supply...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get them.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first... Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. He'll keep you well clear.
Rookwood?
Hurrah. Once you've finished, Professor Ronan, no time to waste.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and fixes things right up.
It seems...
More frequently, as Professor Weasley mentioned, a number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. I have arranged some for today.
Why must I first...
No lesson or lecture can compare such experience.
I'll start on the top. This is the right area. I wonder where I got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a...
That's what I tried. People can be so cruel. Imelda is one of them. And now those poor...
Rather an over...
I'll say. Anyway, I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
I'll see what I can...
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to play.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Professor.
They are meant to... Good luck, and I...
How can one not like Professor Garlick? She's brilliant as well.
Levioso!
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Professor Weed.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel...
Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented the powder.
Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. flying page must be around here somewhere.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobs.
Hello, Zenobia.
Really?
Common sense.
Well,
I'm afraid I've decided to keep...
what?
I'm only...
Oh, now that I have all my gobstones back.
I'm sure they...
Isn't it? Very well.
Accio! Brilliant. Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Tell him how very much he is.
Revelio.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignment.
Marvelous. Let us give the old... Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello.
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies. Is this your first?
It is.
Well, Hogsmeade's a charming little place. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go round telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
All of my relatives were.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling an arrow would look grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack.
Accio!
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. Huh? I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Accio!
Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I wonder what Merlin would think of the wizard.
Even the bard is...
I'm not about anything I've left.
Merlin, blooming pig, Kim.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lau. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your Is it not the most fascinating art?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Ah, the dittany for Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts?
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy. I keep the cart out here because I like a...
I suppose.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty. But what's...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Just because you know who.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon?
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a...
I'm afraid...
Ah, but you will soon. Of course it is not without... Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I... Spellcrafts are incredible, but I shall let Professor Weasley. A potting table...
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
So many muggles is exhausting.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it, sir. We'll wear him down eventually. Accio! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! That's right, lumbering clowns. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to...
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. If you are unharmed.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singh.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
What are you up to now?
Accio! Accio! Reparo! Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir.
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you for your...
I was happy to...
Frankly, you deserve an order. I own Gladrag's Wizardwear, and among my... And, as I suspect is...
Thank you.
It's the least... now, let's... Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
I'd say that...
Perfect. The three...
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know. Accio!
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
I can see that.
I think you'll need to tell me why Professor Weasley's certain to hear. Don't want to risk another detection.
come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Professor!
And I you. Thank Merlin you're...
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the...
They were there because of me.
Ranrock was...
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction, so that...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at...
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor...
They're after the locket.
Yes, yeah. I discovered an inscription. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise.
I suspected you would...
Shall we go?
If our experience at Gringotts... I'd like you to work with Professor...
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're...
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defensive I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello?
I was, yes. Following a treasure map to... Ask Poppy if she'd be interested. I found 2 maps lying about.
Following a hog...
Wonderful. You can keep whatever treasure lies at...
Very well.
Fair enough.
I was a late bloomer.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Accio! Reparo! Levioso! Accio! Reparo! There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nat.
The Daedalian key...
The what keys?
The Daedalian key. Rumor is, Professor Black, you should try to catch.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to... If you can manage...
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to... I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
The stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Revelio! Lumos. Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
All of my siblings have finished at Hogwarts.
And then the werewolf...
What have you learnt?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you...
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boat. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got...
I found what I believe.
Oh, that seems as though we... Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot.
Oh. Do you find yourself...
I've always said that travel...
I'm here about...
Good. As such, handy for lighting and when...
Sounds...
Quite. You may be surprised by some of them. When you're finished... You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
I could just have a butterbeer.
Accio! Levioso! A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented steam.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I miss playing gobsmack on the pit.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie.
Brilliant. What?
A curious...
Looks like a Gryffindor. I call them house chests. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest. I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest. This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Oh, whoever played that note.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
Brilliant.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Reparo.
There goes my wager.
Reparo.
Ringo.
Accio. Levioso.
You're better than that! Levioso!
Protego.
Is that all you've got?
Lumos. Accio.
Give them what for!
Accio.
Act like a winner.
Big hits that round. Bravo! You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. You'd better keep practicing. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the...
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That will be...
Be sure to cast. If you need to stop
Accio.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the top.
Glad to hear it.
Should be.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, Your spellcasting... I would rather we not... Let us begin. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And keep trying to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet. I've heard all...
That's not...
I'm going to presume. You see, we were learning to...
Surely you're joking.
It may seem irrational to you, regardless of how...
I'm sorry, but...
I do not have to... Anyway, to make matters worse,
The hidden...
Yes. It's supposedly... I was hoping you could go there and say a bit of an accept...
Very well.
Grand. I'd...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Have you ever noticed in potions that the girl who sits in the corner
Incendio. Accio.
It's astonishing what one can learn.
Incendio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Reparo! Oh. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Reparo. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Incendio!
Well, madam.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant. I appreciate you.
Now that I think about it...
You can't be serious.
Only teasing.
Ah, this is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunking for... This'll show Everett how... Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir.
So I hear. You must continue. That said... So, shall we proceed? Fig! I have work for you. Come. Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian!
There you are. You promised me. Not many students have victory.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock...
Ranrock? And when were you at Gring?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure
I barely follow myself, and I was there. And... You can't be serious. Deadly serious. Professor...
Understood.
Thank you, Sebastian.
You... And I am.
What?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. Aside from wanton destruction of property.
How can so...
Madam Scribner doesn't take kind... She and I have had our... See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. better than a jobberknoll. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract.
I said I'd get you in, and I...
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Quietly now. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Levioso!
Exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting...
I have a way with the fact I like having friends. Now go. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repairer. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room. Where might this lead? Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. I need to wake up that rune over there. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Reparo. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Protego. Levioso. Revelio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But...
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
What are you up to now?
Protego!